What up, guys? Different video today, a quick one. I just want to check in with you guys and kind of give you a thought regarding my YouTube channel. And I've been starting to put out videos again. Some people like it, some people don't. One thing that I've learned about life is that there will never be a time that you will satisfy everyone. And I came to that realization a few years ago, but it just now started to sink in because I always wanted to do videos that everyone loved, but once you try to do something that is unique or different from the other artists and filmers out there, you will have this, I don't know how to explain it, but you will have this separation of the people that like your stuff and people that don't like your stuff. And that was something that I was afraid of before. I was afraid of people unfollowing. I was afraid of people not liking the things that I put out. And once I start reflecting on this, this feeling of I'm losing people, I'm losing myself, basically. That is how it felt, because I took things so personally that I started to have bad thoughts of, what if I destroy it, if I put this video out, if I do this, if I, it's a lot of, it's a negative loop, okay? And the only thing you can come out of that negative loop is basically a realization that you are it. Like, whatever thoughts I have about myself is true, to a certain extent, because if I truly believe in that will project. I don't know if this is gonna make sense to everyone, but I just want you to know that I am from now on only doing things that I enjoy to watch, okay? I will never make a video that I'm not enjoying watching, okay? Because that has been kind of like my thing before. I had these visions of doing something completely different from what I've done back then, but I never put it out. I might have done my edits at home, but I never uploaded it. And it became a barrier for myself of my own evolution, basically. I couldn't evolve from that state. I will always be stuck if I'm not breaking down the walls and do something different. And that is what I've done. I said to myself, like, with Wreck the Movie 2 is a complete different movie. Like, people don't understand the difference. Like, if you look at songs, for example, if you look at songs and genres, you have a multiple, like, there are so many different kinds of genres, and some of them are actually mixed up, and some of them, you can resonate with, you like them because they stood out, basically. And that is kind of how I view my videos and my films. I want people to see something different, okay? Meanwhile, I'm learning. I'm still learning a lot. I've been editing for 10 years now. I've been filming for over 10 years. And I'm still learning to this day. I'm trying to evolve the way I work, the way I see things, my visions. How can I make them more, how can I make my visions come true? That is my journey when I start to put out now on YouTube again. that is what I was thinking in my head, like, how can I do something that I know I will look back on and say, that was cool. That was when I learned this. That was when I or like just the memories, like those are invaluable to me. Me and my friends hanging out, doing things that we love doing. It's not gonna last forever, you know, and I know that now. It's not gonna last forever. Just look at the people before me, like the history is repeating itself. So if you ever want to look into the future, all you have to do is basically look in the past generations, and the thing will kind of come back. So when I look at Rough Riders and these big, like, Rough Riders to me meant and still mean a lot, you know, but I didn't take all of my inspiration from them, because if I had done that, all you would see is big jumps, you know, cool hard rock music, kind of like fuck it vibes, you know, drinking alcohol, doing this, that kind of stuff. But I don't. I cannot recall any videos where I have promoted alcohol or, you know, getting drunk, having fun at the parties. It's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but I just do it differently from most people, and sometimes I feel like I kind of feel misunderstood, and that people don't like realize what I'm trying to do. But I think that is a part of a journey. It's part of something that everyone would go through. If you want to do something with your life, if you want to reach for something bigger than you would ever thought possible, you kind of have to almost jump out of a plane, metaphorically speaking. You have to jump out of a plane, and while you are falling, you have to somehow open up the parachute. But sometimes you just have to jump and everything will solve itself, you know. And I would not say that YouTube and doing videos and that kind of stuff is something that everyone will like understand the amount of work that we YouTubers, and I don't like calling myself a YouTuber. I will rather call myself a filmmaker, because if I would have been a YouTuber, I would do different thumbnails, I would do different titles, I will have a completely different, you know, content that I have from what I have right now. If you look at Wreck the Movie 2, it's not a YouTube video, it's basically a movie. And the same with the short ones that I do right now. Is like I'm trying to evolve from what I've been. Like, I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago. I'm not the same person that I was even 5 years ago. I evolve. I try to make the most out of myself and always try to be the best version of myself. Now, don't get me wrong, like I'm not perfect. I'm no, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just a guy that really wants something, and that something is filmmaking. I really strive to put out my visions, put out emotions into something that I create, and that somehow find its way through other people's. That is something that I would like to see. And I know there are people that really understand. Like, I've been talking to people on the phone, I've been talking on Instagram, Facebook, Like, I know there's people that understand my work. I know there are. And what I do is basically for them, because I would rather have a small group of people that really understands and resonate what I'm producing and what I'm doing, rather to do something that other people want you to see. I always do it like, I would rather have a small group of people that really enjoy what I'm doing and resonate with my content, rather than to have thousands upon thousands of views of me doing something that I don't enjoy. Because there's one lesson in that, and that is, if you do something that you love, it's gonna come easy to you. Or simple, I would rather say. It's simple, but it's not easy. But it will simply be like endless of ideas, and you will have that kind of energy, because you're doing what you're doing of pure energy. You're not doing it because of the check or the influence or the exposure. You're doing it because you want to do it. And that was kind of my message with this video. Also checking in with you guys, making sure that everything is good with you. I really want to make sure that my supporters and the people that are following me can also extract something out of this video for themselves, to improve something in themselves and become a better version of themselves. Because by the end of the day, that is basically the cool thing in this era that we're in right now. I can reach anyone across the world from anywhere. It's quite cool, actually. But short video, a lot of words, but I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, either hit me a DM, comment down below, or like this video. I don't need it to go, I don't need the comment for the video to be better, but or do better, but it's more of a community, basically. So it is for a community purpose. So I will go in and do some work right now, and then I will check in with you guys later. Peace out.